right, looky there. Looks like we're live. Hey, happy Sunday. Oh, that didn't work. Now we're off. Hey, good evening. This is Tara with Tarabeth Stamps. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight, we are going to do a fun fold. Hey, Tina, thanks for joining. Rosie, awesome. So we have got a fun fold. I'm going to apologize ahead of the game. I've been out of town all weekend. I have been home for an hour and a half. I've ate dinner. I've watched the football game. I've unloaded my craft supplies because I went on a crafting retreat. And yeah, it was a long weekend. So I'm not loving this picture. There we go. And I'm just going to make it worse. There we go. We're going to leave it at that. So we are going to use the Beary Christmas Suite. So this is Beary Cute DSP along with, Beary Cute bundle with, let me see, Beary Christmas DSP, I think is what it's called. I thought I had a package of it right here, but I guess I tossed it in my frazzle to get it away. So it's kind of a gatefold. So we're using DSP as basically the card base. So here's the card, super cute, fun, easy card, great for people that have little ones. Nope, Tina, I'm not going to take 24 hours to recuperate. That's not how I roll. I'm on the go all the time. So this is what we've got. Hopefully I don't mess this up too bad. I had to, yes, Beary Christmas DSP. Thank you, Karen. I had to replace the sentiment just about 5 minutes ago because it got mangled in the shipping of things, like trying to get everything back. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our Simply Score tool. You know, this is my go-to tool. Great way to use this when making our fun folds, just because it gives that really good crease. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining. Rosie, I'm not sure if I gave you a shout out. So this is a piece of that Beary Christmas DSP. This is the back side of the cute stars or snowflakes. And I love these colors, Night and Navy, Balmy Blue, Misty Moonlight. Those are all some of my top favorites. Love them. So what we are going to do is we're going to score this at 2. And because this is DSP, I am going to be a little more careful because it scores very easily, but you can also crack that paper. Yep, Karen was with me this weekend, Karen and Susan. We're going to score at 4. And she says she's going to hit the sack as soon as this is over. I think we got about 4 hours sleep in the last 4 days. We're going to score at 8 and we're going to score at 10. So let me just repeat that because I was chatting away. We're going to do it at 2, 4, 8, and 10. So, hey, Angie, thanks for joining. I've got my computer in a little bit of a different slot, and I've already decided I don't like it. It's too little. So, what we are going to do is we're going to flip it over. This is going to be our inside. So, I'm going to work from the inside out. So, I am going to fold it. I'm going to show it to you this way. I'm going to fold it at the second and the third score line, or the second from the outside on each way. And we're going to fold it back onto itself. I'm going to give it a nice little burnish. And I don't even really need my bone folder for this because this DSP just folds so well. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? Whew, I'm glad I thought of that. We got a diagonal cut. See, I told you I was going to goof this all up. It was, I did this yesterday morning. I figured out what I was going to do. And, oh good, I do have a ruler. Whew, that was close. All right, I'm going to pull my pencil out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the top at 2 inches. And I'm just going to give this a nice little line here. And I'm going to do this on each end. I'll flip my ruler around so I can line it up and go right at 2. All right. Now, let's do some trimming. So the awesome thing about our trimmer is you can line it up, and we're going to take this where we scored it at, and we're going to line that up right in this crevice, and we're going to line it up at that 2. And we're just going to do a real simple cut right there. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to do the very same thing. We're going to go to that second score line from the end. I'm going to put that right there in the canal. Here is my mark at that 2-inch line. And while I did that, that came out of the canal. So I'm just going to make sure that each spot is lined up before I flip my blade up and bring it down. Okay, let's get rid of these papers. Now we can get to business. All right, so here's our second score line. I'm going to fold this back on itself and give it a little bit of a burnish there. And then, yes, we're going to adhere this right here. I'm going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal. And we're going to burnish this back. Okay, guys, while we're doing this, and it's the same thing on the other side, while we're doing this, I'm going to talk to you about the starter kit. So you have 2 more days, well, 2 more days and tonight, if you are not already a demonstrator, to get that done. So right now, for $64.75, I believe, you can get $125 worth of stuff, goodies, wonderful things from Stampin' Up. I think there's a paper pumpkin in there, and you get free online registration for Onstage, which is in November. That's one of our awesome little get-togethers that we do every year. There will be tons of demonstrations. You'll get to see the next catalog new. This is the way to go. This is the reason that I joined years ago, was so that I could do all of that and see it all. So here's what this card front looks like. Right there, flapping. Super duper easy. All right, now we're going to do the inside. So back to what I was saying. We're going to do some of these stamps. We're going to use some Night and Navy ink on all of this. So I'll just let you watch me ink up while we're talking. So you get this for $64.75. You get $125 plus the $77 online Onstage experience, which is going to be pretty cool. And that's just in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from yesterday. So you don't want to miss that. Okay, I'm going to make sure I pull this down so that it won't interfere and you won't see it from the little peekaboo up at the top. There we go. Oh, or if you're like me and love, 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 love deals and stacking coupons, you can join for $99. Free shipping, can't beat that. That's a huge expense in itself. And then you get 178 and some change, 178.65, I think is what it is, with free shipping. That's like another $17 savings. 168.75. Thank you, Mary. So that's like that's another $17 just getting the shipping free. It's time to do this. Come join my team. You'll love it. We have so much fun. It'll be a blast. All right, so now that I've got this stamped, we're going to put this on the inside. I may have pulled that Christmas is together down a little too far, but it'll be fine. So all the dimensions for these papers will be on my blog tomorrow, so don't worry about writing it all down. You can check it out, and it'll be there. So there's the inside. Now we're going to do the outside. This is a super easy card. I hope you guys are seeing how easy this is. Let's finish up our stamping. So we'll bring in, I think we're going to do this one in Misty Moonlight. Hey, Vicki, thanks for joining. We missed you this weekend. You'll have to come play with us again next time. All right, so I've got this Merry Christmas. This die cut came from Christmas Classics. It's right here. It's this little guy. And so I was having a real hard time finding something that this Merry Christmas would fit into. I looked at my banner dies off of Stylish Shapes. I almost just did one of the strips with the punches on the end. But this is a really cute die. So I'm just going to line that up. Give it a real quick. There we go. All right, so now we're going to get our front ready. What we are going to do is I am going to take just a small strip of this silver trim ribbon. This is an online exclusive. It comes with a piece of gold just like this. I think that's maybe 3/8 of an inch. It may be just 1/8 of an inch wide. So it's makes pretty bows. It's got some structure to it, so it's not really wonky. And we're just going to do a couple of little loops here. Actually, I think that's a little bit too big. We'll try that and see if it works. I'm going to throw a little bit of seal on here, and we're just going to loop it around here. There we go. That'll work. Let me bring my snips in here, or my paper or ribbon cutters. Give that a toss those in there. Now I don't have to put that away when I'm done tonight. It's already put away. All right, I spent all weekend looking for dimensionals, you guys, and here I am doing it again. Okay, so I cut this little bear out of that Beary cute DSP. So it's actually on the bottom half of the same sheet. So I was trying to see, you can do this bear or this bear, or you can do this bear with the baby, but you can only get one of the babies in. But I kind of liked the little guy. So that's the one I chose to use. All right, so give me a shout out if you're interested in just getting a discount, just buying for yourself and getting a discount. That's what I did. That's what I did for a long time. And it worked out well for me. And I love the way the colors coordinate with our ink and paper. That's what I was talking to several women about this weekend. I said, that's my favorite part of Stampin' Up. It takes out all of the guesswork. When I can get my DSP, and let me just show you. We'll do this one. When you can get it and flip it over, and it's got the size dimensions on it, as well as every color that's in that package. Love, love, love that I can do that. Because let's face it, you start working on a project, you think that it all is matchy-matchy, and then guess what? It is not. All right, there we go. There's our little guy for the front. Okay, now I'm going to reach over here and try not to make everything fall down. I'm going to take some tear tape, and I'm making sure that I line up. So here's my bear. So I'm just going to put tear tape right through that portion. The reason I use tear tape, you can use Stampin' Seal Plus. That's good. Stampin' Seal may hold it. The problem, hey Karen, thanks for joining. I got lots of Karens on tonight. The thing is, when you have this little piece that's just kind of hanging there, only on half of it, it's not always real sturdy. So that's why I like to use tear tape. I want a little more. Okay. I use my Take Your Pick tool to peel that backing off. All right, there we go. My trash can's not where it normally is. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Set that right down in the center. Give it a little push. And now we've got our sentiment that we're going to just hang on here. And I think I will just use a little bit of seal on there. All right. There we go. There's our card. How cute is this? Way too cute. I think this bundle is absolutely adorable, and so many people do because it's been out of stock. It is back in stock, I believe. So make sure you grab it while you can. I'm going to give this a little bit of adhesive, and I'm using liquid adhesive on my envelope back so that I match that all up. And then we'll put some stars on the front because we need to do that too. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys are liking the card. I'm so happy you like it. All right, let's see here. What have we got schedule-wise this week? Next week, I'll be back. Same time, same place. 7 o'clock. I will hopefully be not quite as frazzled as I was this week. But at least my Facebook Live didn't pause. So that's a thing. You got to put out that positive energy for positive energy to come back. All right, let's throw that away. Here we go. And now let's add a couple of stars from this set. This is adhesive backed snowflake assortments. This is an online exclusive. Oh, Shirley, you do have to get this. If you don't have it, you need it. You need it. All right, let's take one of these big guys. And let's do that. And let's do a couple of little ones over here. All right, and these are super fun too. Grab these while you can. This is an online exclusive, so I don't know how long they'll be around. So don't miss out on those. We had a lot of stuff restocked last week just in time for all those starter kits. Definitely do it. Here you go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have an amazing week. I hope your week is amazing, and we'll see you back here next week.